Hey, what's going on, guys? Black Dissident, and I wanted to show you guys another item in the continuation of the series that I started of grab and go kit items for the Minuteman, or whatever you want to call it. Just a prepared citizen loadout. These are some more of the items that I like to keep. I already had 2 parts to this video series. If you want to check them out, they seem to be doing pretty well with my audience. So I'm going to continue on and just kind of show you guys. This is all stuff that I keep pre-staged, ready to go. Because one thing I don't really, that I absolutely can't damn stand is, having to borrow from one kit to another and not knowing if your shit's ready to go when you need it. I like all my stuff to be squared away at all times. That way if I grab a bag or a rucksack or whatever, then I know what's in there and it's complete, and I don't have to worry about, did I take some shit from it 6 months ago for some type of an outing or a class or whatever, and never put it back or replace it. And then I get to the field or get to a class or on a trip or whatever, and then I don't have the shit that I need. That's frustrating, and I don't enjoy that. So this is one of the things that I do, and it takes time. I'm not saying you have to buy all this shit at the same time, because I typically don't or didn't, but over time I've decided that I wanted to make sure that all my stuff was complete and ready to stand alone. That way if I grab it, I know that I got the shit that I need on hand, and I don't have to worry about coming up short or being in a situation where I'm missing something. Not saying that I covered everything in every single instance, but for the way that I know that my kit is set up, I know that it has certain stuff in it and the boxes are checked, and then that way you don't end up thinking you got something and not having it. So this is my field cleaning kit. Generally, if I'm cleaning a weapon at home or during, just at a bench or whatever, and I have all the time in the world and it's favorable conditions, I'll use a bore snake and all that stuff, because I do enjoy cleaning rifles and handguns with those. It seems to be really efficient, really fast, and it's easy. But for field use, I prefer to have access to a cleaning rod, a steel cleaning rod, especially for my AR-15 pattern rifles and stuff like that, or any kind of rifle actually. That way if you get a stuck casing or any kind of goofy ass hard stoppage on the rifle, you have a way to treat that or to take action to correct that situation. I've had stuck casings at the range before. I'm sure most of us probably have seen that or heard of that. And if you don't have another gun or something like that, then it can put the brakes on your range trip pretty quickly if you don't have the proper tools to address that situation. So I like these GI style kits. You can have them, you can find them at the gun shows and at surplus dealers and stuff like that. They're generally about $20 or $30. I know there's all kind of fancy ass kits out there from Otis and all kind of, they make great kits, and a lot of them, what I found is that a lot of them just generally don't have a cleaning rod. And this one, I like the GI style kits because you get this one in particular has a 4-piece steel cleaning rod, and this thing is pretty strong, and they just screw together, and you can use multiple sections to accommodate whatever length barrel you may have. And then so this part is just like the handle or whatever. So then you can screw those together, and then now you got a cleaning rod to get stuck casings out of the rifle. That's very important to me, and it's something that I think is a good idea. And like I said, these things can be had for 20 or 30 bucks. And so you get that stuff up here in the top portion. You get your cleaning rod. So that's a big win for me. And then generally I will add a couple of items depending on what's going on, and I may not add the same items every time, but I do add certain items. So in this one I've added some CLP, which will can be used to clean and lubricate all in one, so that's pretty handy. It works as a solvent and a lubricant and all that good stuff right there. So small bottle of that. And I also have some more medium strength thread locker, the blue. I like having that stuff available because shit comes loose sometimes and things happen. And then it comes with cotton swabs, that's standard. It comes with a little pack of patches, that's standard as well. And then You get your cleaning brush. That's a standard component of these kits. And then you get a patch attachment for your cleaning rod. And then you also get a regular board brush. And then you also get the chamber brush for the AR-15 for the star chamber. So very handy. Got to have those. If you come across one that's missing something that you want, you just buy the item and add it to it. That's not a big deal. And you can make these kits what you want. I just took some cut up t-shirt pieces and wrapped my brush in there because those things are sharp. It just stuck me, and that keeps those contained. And then you got a little extra rag if you need it. So that's handy. And then this is just a 9mm bore brush from a pistol. You typically get these in the cardboard boxes and stuff like that from the manufacturers with the handguns. Everybody's probably got 10 or 12 of these damn things or whatever laying around. Instead of leaving them sitting in the box, take them out, put them in a pile, and then when you start building your kits, your cleaning kits like this, if you're gonna have a 9mm handgun or possibly may have one with you, then you can toss one of these in there. Now you got a cleaning brush for your handgun as well. And then also I have here set of gas rings for the AR pattern rifle and a firing pin. Pretty common items that may cause issue, and they don't cost much and they don't weigh or take up a lot of space, so I just toss those down in the bottom and they're there and they're out of the way. So again, not a huge kit. It's pretty compact. It stores up pretty nicely, and then you can just toss this inside of, whatever pack or rucksack you may be utilizing. And then at that point, you can have access to these items when you're out and about. And then you'll have them also in a pretty well organized and compact little package. And this thing has Velcro and these 3 buttons here on top. So get that all snapped up, and then that's what you got. Doesn't take up a ton of space in a pack, and you can put it wherever you decide you need it. And so I actually need to get me a couple of more of these and get them set up so that I can place them in other rucksacks. Right now I have one in my medium Alice, and I have one, this one came out of my Crossfire DG3. So definitely like to have them in the larger packs where I may be out and about for a little bit of a longer time frame. You can decide whether or not you want to put one in your assault pack. I do want to have one available to go into my assault pack. That way, if I do deem it necessary for whatever scenario, then I could just toss it in there. Because I do like to keep a little bit of extra room and extra space available in that pack. That way I can scale items in and out depending on what I might be getting into. So hopefully that helps, guys. But this is like the old LC1 or Alice style GI cleaning kits. I guess that's what I'm going to call it, because it's got Alice hardware on it, and it's kind of the old school style ones. I don't know if they're still being issued or what. They probably got something way cooler, like I said, from Otis or something. But these right here are fine for me, and they're affordable enough and modular enough where I can add a few more items like you saw, and I don't have to break my bank when I'm trying to have, if I want 4 or 5 of these things to go around, or if I want to have one in a buddy kit, and so on and so on. I don't have to spend a fortune to facilitate that. So that's what I got, guys. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff. And I will try to continue to bring information to you guys from the civilian perspective that I feel might be beneficial to the people out there watching my content. Appreciate you. I'm out.